Section 3.3.2, Elements of Crimes, Part 2. Hey again, everyone. Dr. Adam McKee here, ready to take you on another enlightening journey through the intricate world of criminal law, as outlined in my book, Criminal Justice, an overview of the system. Today, we're diving deep into the concepts of strict liability offenses and the principle of concurrence. These topics might sound a bit technical, but I promise to make them as engaging and accessible as possible. Let's unravel these legal threads together. In the vast ocean of criminal law, there's an interesting category of crimes that operate a bit differently from what you might expect. These are known as strict liability offenses. Unlike most crimes, where proving intent or mens rea is crucial, strict liability offenses don't require us to peek into the accused's mind at all. The act itself, such as speeding, is all it takes for a conviction. It's as if the law says, you did it, and that's enough. This concept plays a critical role in ensuring public safety and welfare by simplifying the prosecution's job in certain cases where intent is harder to prove or less relevant to the offense. But there's another side to the story, the principle of concurrence. This foundational concept insists that for most crimes, there must be a handshake between the guilty act, actus reus, and the guilty mind, mens rea. The idea here is simple yet profound. Being guilty in thought isn't enough, nor is just committing an act without the corresponding intent. They must occur together, intertwined in the moment of the crime. This ensures a fair and just evaluation of criminal behavior, keeping the legal system balanced by acknowledging both the physical act and the mental state behind it. Why does this matter, you might wonder? Well, these principles help draw a clear line between different types of criminal conduct, ensuring that individuals are only held accountable under the law in a manner that truly reflects their actions and intentions. It's about fairness, ensuring that the punishment fits not just the crime, but the intent behind the crime as well. As we journey through the compelling landscape of criminal law, our exploration has unveiled the foundational elements that define the essence of what constitutes a crime. Reflecting on parts 1 and 2, we've dissected the intricate components that the justice system uses to differentiate between various types of criminal acts. Let's take a moment to review these pivotal elements, now including the crucial concepts of causation and harm, and present them in a way that's easily digestible. The guilty act. At the core of any crime is the guilty act. This includes not just actions that break the law, but also failures to act in situations where action is required by law, such as providing basic needs for one's child. It also encompasses the possession of illegal items, highlighting that sometimes simply having certain objects is enough to breach legal boundaries. The guilty mind. Equally important is the guilty mind, which delves into the intention behind a criminal act. The law distinguishes between actions done with different levels of awareness and intention, from deliberate actions to those taken with reckless disregard for their consequences. This differentiation allows for a nuanced approach to assigning blame and ensuring that penalties accurately reflect the perpetrator's mental state. Strict liability offenses. Diverging from the need to prove a guilty mind, strict liability offenses require only the guilty act for a conviction. These crimes prioritize the act over intent, underscoring certain actions that, due to their nature, warrant legal consequences without delving into the perpetrator's mindset. Concurrence. The principle of concurrence bridges the guilty act and the guilty mind, insisting that both occur simultaneously for an action to be deemed criminal. This ensures a fair assessment, holding individuals accountable only when their actions align with a culpable mental state. Causation and harm. Adding to the complexity, causation links the guilty act to the resulting harm, establishing a direct connection between the action and its consequences. This concept ensures that for a crime to be considered as such, the action in question must directly lead to a specific harmful outcome, tying responsibility to the tangible effects of one's actions. By weaving together these essential elements, the guilty act, the guilty mind, strict liability offenses, concurrence, causation, and harm, criminal law constructs a framework for understanding and adjudicating unlawful behavior. This approach not only categorizes and penalizes actions but also respects the multifaceted nature of human conduct and intent. As we wrap up today's exploration, remember that the world of criminal law is filled with nuances designed to balance justice with fairness. These principles of strict liability and concurrence are just the tip of the iceberg, offering a glimpse into how our legal system strives to consider every angle of human behavior. But don't go anywhere just yet. Next time, we're going to peel back the curtain on legal defenses. You won't want to miss it as we dive into the strategies and principles that can be used to defend against criminal charges. From justifications like self-defense to excuses such as duress, we'll explore how the law allows for certain defenses under specific circumstances, providing a deeper understanding of how justice is served. Thanks for joining me, Dr. Adam McKee, on this journey through the legal labyrinth. Remember, knowledge of the law isn't just for lawyers, it's a tool for everyone to navigate the complexities of our world. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to demystify the captivating world of criminal justice. Stay curious and informed.